Determination of ash content. So this is another practical under proximate feed analysis. In this practical, we will perform determination of ash or total inorganic components of a diet. Usually, an animal diet contains uh, water and dry matter. Or in dry matter, we have organic and inorganic component. Under the organic, there are protein, carbohydrate, fat, and vitamins. Whereas under the inorganic component, there is a mineral content of the diet. So ash is a measure or a determinant of the inorganic matter present in a feedstuff. So what is an ash? Ash is a residue which is left after all combustible material or organic material has been burned off. So after burning a feedstuff, the leftover residue is known as ash. And usually ash is considered as the inorganic matter or the mineral component of the diet. But in a true sense, the ash is not a true mineral component of the diet. Sometimes the vendor they add sand, they add stone or silica that is indigestible component and do not provide any nutrition to the body. They are usually added just to increase the weight of the bag, like they are sending grain to the feed mill. So if they add 1 kg of stone in that bag, so ultimately they get price for that weight without providing any nutritional component to the feed mill. So this is the reason why we should go for the determination of the ash content. We get an idea about the mineral component. Also, we get an idea about any adulteration. If the ash content they are usually high in a feedstuff, so it gave a clear-cut indication about the mixing of some indigestible material or sand or stones in the diet. Uh, to know about the ash content, we need this apparatus. But here I want to make it clear that the actual worth of ash in terms of its mineral content, it can be determined by knowing the acid insoluble ash or AIA content of a diet. However, in this practical, we will only go for ash determination or total inorganic matter determination. For that, we need muffle furnace. So this is the picture of the muffle furnace. We need crucible, we need weighing balance, and we need metal torch. The simple principle of ash determination is to ignite a sample. The organic material will be burned off. The leftover residue is known as inorganic component or ash. So, following this principle, we will use this protocol for the determination of ash. First of all, take a clean, dry crucible, weigh it, and then label it by using a lead pencil. Because we are going to place this crucible at a very high temperature, 600 degrees Celsius. So at that temperature, only graphite or this lead pencil will work. So uh, use that lead pencil for labeling the crucible. So weigh about 2 gram of a ground feed sample into a crucible. Then burn this material or put this crucible over a direct flame so that the majority of the organic material will be burned off and all fumes should be get rid of rather than putting the stuff directly into the furnace and making that furnace full of fumes. So it is better to burn the material or put the crucible on a direct flame until there is no fume formation. After that, place that in a muffle furnace and then turn the muffle furnace on. Set the temperature at 600 degrees Celsius or a minimum of 550 degrees Celsius and place it there for 4 hours. So after 4 hours, turn off the muffle furnace and wait until the temperature of muffle furnace reaches up to 200 degrees Celsius. And then get the sample or get the crucible out of the muffle furnace and place it in a desiccator until it cools down. Then take it out and weigh it and record the weight. After that, you can calculate the amount of ash by using the following formulas. Here is an example. So by following this example, you can calculate. Here you can see before ashing and after ashing, there is a crucible plus sample weight 11.56 before ashing, and after ashing it is 9.54. The weight of the crucible remains same before and after ashing, and we can calculate the sample weight by subtracting 11.56 minus 9.46. So subtract the crucible weight from the crucible plus sample weight to get a weight sample weight. And for calculating the weight of the ash, I simply subtract the crucible weight from the crucible plus sample weight after ashing. So 9.54 minus 9.47 is the amount of ash, 0.07. Now you can calculate the percent ash weight, 0.07 divided by 2.09 multiplied by 100. The answer is 3.35. Similarly, for the organic matter, simply subtract the weight of or the percent of ash from 100, you will get the value of the organic matter. So this is all about the determination of ash and the total organic content of a feedstuff.